Welcome to Pattern Realm. Jimmy Hendrick here. I'm going to be giving videos from here on out for a while because, well, Spreaker is giving us some problems. So, for those of you who are following the audio podcast, my apologies. But until I can get Spreaker back online, we are going to have to go through the digital. So I'll be letting people know that they want some of the sequences that are part of the audio feed. They're going to have to get those through YouTube. All right. Let's talk about this. Burning desire. Bringing back the hunger. March 2023. Let me tell you something. I started out that month on fire for the business. I got signed up to attend the virtual event for the convention. And let me tell you something. I felt pumped up. I took copious notes. Everything looked like it was going well. And then that night, boom, I get hit hard with the stomach virus. And it took me a week to get over it. It was that bad. Now, when I came out of it a week later, it was like the hunger was gone. The fire was gone. I don't want to do the business anymore. You might think, well, why does that happen, Jimmy? Can you tell me? You call yourself the wise success, confidence, and pride coach. Why do you think you do that? Why does the hunger die? Can I give you one word? A word that is unfortunately one of my basic primal emotions. Fear. We're so afraid that we're going to lose close friends over our dreams. And that may be the case. And I apologize for that. But what you need to get is to get that hunger back. Right? What's the enemy to that hunger? Fear. And I know, okay, listen to me. I know, it's hard. You're like, Jimmy, I had that fire, and now it's gone. What I thought was purpose don't make sense to me anymore. Sometimes I wonder whether God's hearing me. Can I tell you something? I hear you. I hear you. I hear your pain. Believe it or not, I do. I know it's hard. I'm sitting here talking to you guys about this because it's something we have to discuss. Non-negotiable. You want to be a success in business and in your career and life, you've got to get that hunger back. And a lot of it is just staying around winners. Okay? Say, for instance, that you can't. You know, like me, I'm homebound unless someone offers me transportation to do things. I can't always be around some of the winners I would like to. But even though it's a blessing, I can listen to mentors from afar on YouTube, on audiobooks. So I said, but Jimmy, it's not good to have just a virtual mentor. I know that, I get that. Something else that helps me, and it's not easy to want to do this every day, but I try to get on the Zoom calls that my mentors recommend, because let me tell you something, it gets you around the heat. It gets you around the heat, it gets you in the fire where you can strike it while it's hot. You ever think about it? A little too close. That balance, though. Balance is necessary in order to keep that hunger, though. We don't want to make it consume, say, our love for God or our faith and all that good stuff. But we want it to consume some of the basic loser, distractive, defiant, degenerate talk. Can you agree with me on that one? Can you agree with me on that one? How many of you guys see this your daily day? I gotta be honest with you, there are days when I don't feel like turning on the news. Because all it is junk and gunk about how everything is falling apart. Yeah, I have my own political news podcast. But I prefer to talk more in that podcast about things that we can do something about. And to be honest with you, since this thing of Spreaker is going on, I'm happy to suspend myself from that. Now, this podcast and one other, and my fictional podcast will go on. May have to do some back producing, if you know what I mean. But you know what? We get it done. You improvise. You get knocked down. You get back in the saddle. You get rid of those fears. Listen to me. You get rid of those fears. Let me tell you something. You get back into your list. You get back into talking to the people that say that you're a winner. And why are you a winner in that case? Because you're hanging out with winners. Would you much rather sit there and talk about losers who talk about, oh, how bad if this country is crime rate this time of year? Hey, did you see this gossip here about Kardashians? What they having for dinner and blah, 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 blah. That latter part. Let me ask you something. Do you want to be hearing about celebrities having fun and who their dinner gifts are and what they eat for dinner? Or would you rather be one of those wealthy people having fun and entertaining guests and people that are winners that support you in your dream? You may say, well, now, Jimmy, that's how you keep the hunger alive. You start hanging out with losers and degenerates. What do you get? Lost and a degenerate mind. I suffer from bipolar disorder with depressive psychotic features. And let me tell you something. Sometimes it is so hard to keep that hunger going. Because somewhere, always in the back of my mind, especially when times are rough, fear. But you know what? You gotta strike it like it's hot. Strike it like it's hot. Strike it like it's hot. If you know what I mean. I know. You're thinking, oh, Jimmy, you've gone crazy. Why are you presenting in this style? Because it needs to be done. It needs to be done. Okay, so you got your heat, your hunger has been locked out. Get it back up again. I suggest you look at Jim Rohn's program, The Day That Turned Your Life Around. Once you look at that, I'm thinking about taking a look at that myself. We gotta develop ourselves. We gotta get around winners and strike the iron where it's hot. And ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. We know what we got to do, and we do it. There's no floating around. There's no chill Netflixing. There's no loser degenerate talk. Oh, what so-and-so said on social media the other day. Oh, did you hear who got indicted yesterday? Did you hear the latest about who's cheating with who? I'm sorry, but that's not a culture that I want to be in. So your hunger gets knocked down because idiots are being idiots. And degenerates are being degenerates. Yeah. I said it. Degenerates are being degenerates. Cut it off at the chase. I don't care how bad you're hurting. You listen to me. I don't care how bad you're hurting. You cut it off at the chase and you fire at it at will. You don't let the person who's stolen your hunger, who is none other than the enemy of our souls, Satan himself, Lucifer. In Hebrew, it's Hasatan. We don't want him to steal things from us because that's what he wants. He wants to be in command. He wants to be in control. But we want to listen to God, right? Don't you listen to God? He understands us. He loves us. Listen. Listen, that's what he's there for. Because he cares about us. And loves us. And how willing are you to receive that? I hope you are. I hope this message finds you blessed. I hope that what I've given you is, I could sit there and talk about ways to earn cash. And believe me, there'll be plenty of videos where I talk about that. But we need to get into the mindset when your hunger has been stolen because the world has dealt you its series of hard circumstances. Let me tell you something. I don't care what it takes. You get. Listen to me. Listen good. You get your hunger back. Listen to me. You get your hunger back. It don't matter what Kim Kardashian ate at a dinner party last night. It don't matter who's going to be on Kanye West's private jet. It don't matter who's separated from the husband and wife in celebrity world. What matters is what you want in your life and creating the life that you want based on the patterns that God has set for us. Yeah, there. I said it. Based on the patterns that God has set for us. Non-negotiable. No excuses. No exceptions. Get out there and light your fire. Get the heat back in. Strike it while it's hot and go for it. I'm serious. Otherwise, why would I do this? Why would I do this? I do this because I care about each and every one of you. May not be able to do an audio podcast right now, but I can sure lengthen my videos, record more videos, and get more reviews on that one. Now, I hope that you enjoyed watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe and join Paddle Realm. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless each and every single one of you. And remember this. Remember this. From the bottom of my heart, Jimmy loves you. I really love you.